Okay, welcome. I wanted to put this call on for those of you that signed up to the DFY Biz through myself, just to give you some ideas, share with you where to find some things, and essentially just answer some questions. I have had apologies for a lot of people for this call that are either in the wrong time zone around the world, or they're working or got something else on. So I am recording the call, and everybody that got notification of this call will be receiving this replay, including yourselves that are on live as well. So I'm going to run through a number of things to try to help give you a bit of clarity as to where to access some resources, what to do with this, business. And then if you've got some questions, then obviously, once I've run through all of that, you can fire away. I've not really even got into the potential of this product because I've got, like you, I'm sure you've all got a million things going on. But this is a brilliant program to help anybody give out resources that you haven't had to create, a number of different resources to get people, cookied to you, and then let Love Marketing do all the work in the back end. As long as people are cookied to you, then you've got the opportunity for sales for that, obviously. But you also get the email addresses in your back office if you want to continue to email them. So this is a brilliant way for you to increase your email database yourself without even having to create lead magnets yourself. And I as I said, I've rarely scratched the surface with what they even offer here. And it's been just brilliant for me. And I know I need to go back in and find more resources that I can utilize for my own business. If you're having a lack of results from this program, it could be for a few reasons. That might be your current network. It could be your current audience. Maybe they're not used to you talking to about something like this. You don't already have an audience that this fits with. If that's you, then you might have to build up the audience by, sharing a bit of information about the potential of digital marketing and the vision of it, and multiple streams of income, or a secondary source of income, or just, the resources itself. Because what I love about the done for you component of this model is we've only paid once. A lot of you got in when it was the lower price, and that's all you've ever had to pay. So congratulations, for that. But what they are continuing to throw at it, resources, training, whatever, it's worth so much more than what a lot of you have paid. You've just got to be tuned in with how to build it and to utilize it. So somebody like myself, and you've probably watched me and know that I've made a lot of money out of this very quickly, but I've got the audience for that. Maybe you don't. Okay. Anybody that's jumping on, if you're not muted, if you could just mute to keep the background noise down, that would be awesome. So manage your expectations with where your results are. Like, it's only just been released. You're still fresh in the game. You still got plenty of potential to build with this and grow with this and get great results with this. Some people's expectations are, well, I haven't had a sale yet, and you've only been doing it for a month or so. If you don't have the audience for it, it might take you longer. Okay, so just put that into perspective. In saying that, there are so many different resources that you can utilize here as lead magnets to help build up your credibility and your influence that you haven't had to create. So use this to help build your authority. So people don't generally care where the resource comes from. It's who provides it. Like, if you think, I use this example quite a bit. You think of somebody like Oprah Winfrey. She became famous for interviewing other people. Just grasp that for a second. She became famous for interviewing other people. Okay. You can build up your network and audience and credibility with this, with resources that you haven't had to create. So think of the potential that you've got here at your fingertips. Another reason why it may be slower is you're just not plugged in enough. What they've got in this community available to you with the training hub, the amount of training, the resources they keep, adding in, and all the calls that they've got is incredible for the price point. Like, majority of you have not paid much money, but you've got access to calls multiple times a week. You've got access to a training hubs with all sorts of different training and ideas and done for you content, and a Shopify store with over 300 products. And like, it's just crazy if you think about the potential of it. Okay. So manage your mindset when it comes to, I haven't made a sale yet, this doesn't work, to, man, I only paid this much money. I've got access to this. They keep adding to it. They keep adding products. They keep adding done for you content, and they do all the back end marketing. So what's happening with my business with this? And I said, I haven't even scratched the surface with this. I'm a busy person. I've got all the other things that I do, but I still get leads from this, even though I'm not actively promoting it, pretty much daily. And I get sales from it. They're not huge, but I'm getting regular sales from it. And I'm not doing anything with it really at the moment because I've got so much on at the moment. So as long as people are cookied to you, Love Marketing does a lot of the work. So this is what I really want to highlight for majority of you on this call is, if you really don't know what you're doing and you don't have the audience, for this, the best thing that you can do is utilize the freebies to get people cookied to you. When people are cookied to you, Love Marketing's doing all the email marketing in the background. So as long as somebody's cookied to you, they're doing the promos, they're doing at the timing of this call, the Labor Day special, they're putting it all out there, they're emailing all your prospects. So you can get sales from all of that, and you haven't had to do a damn thing as long as they're cookied to you. If you're not utilizing the freebies, then you're not getting people cookied to you. So therefore, they're not receiving the emails from Love Marketing. So do yourself a massive favor and make your priority is to get the freebies out there to get people cookied to you. They also get cookied to you if you make a sale. So if somebody buys a $5 or a $10 or a $20 thing, then they're cookied to you. So every time Love Marketing continues to email to them on an ongoing basis, you will get the commissions lifetime. So your goal is to get people cookied to you, okay? There are multiple calls a week. There's a massive training hub, and I'll share my screen and show you through some stuff. So if you're plugged in and you just follow the training, you'll realize the potential. If you're not plugged in, you're busy, you just don't really know what to do with it, you're really missing out. But the purpose of my call here with you is to share with you some of these things that you should be able to get plugged into to give you ideas to promote it. Okay. And so once I've run through a number of things, then we'll open up for questions because I'm sure you've got them. Okay. We all good? We all smiling? Happy to be here? Yes. Good. And if you jumped on later from when I first started the call, obviously I'm recording this call, and everybody that was on the email list will get a copy of the recording. If you have anybody that's bought this program off you, like they're affiliates of yours, I do not mind if you forward this recording onto them. Okay. So if you've got affiliates that don't really know what they're doing, this recording might be helpful to them. Okay. So I'm cool with that. So I'm going to share my screen and run through a few things. Okay. First thing is, are you keeping an eye on your emails for the affiliate updates? This was sent out in my time zone, 20 to 1 this morning. So I woke up to this email. Okay. Please make sure when there's lots of emails that come out from Love Marketing, but you want to look at these emails that say, and it's in the heading, DFY affiliate updates. So, decipher these emails from the general emails from Love Marketing, because you would be on their mailing list. So you would be getting the emails that everyone else is getting, but you must be reading these affiliate updates. So when we all joined, if it was a similar time, there was what, over 200 products in the store. There's now over 330. They are growing, adding resources fast. So you want to be looking at it to see what's new. There might be a new resource that you can utilize to get out to your target market. Okay, so have a look at all this information. There's brand new trainings in the affiliate hub. Maybe you haven't looked at the affiliate hub, the training hub lately. There is amazing trainings in there that teaches you everything that you need to know. So if you're struggling with Instagram or Facebook or even TikTok or whatever, it's all there, and they're updating the trainings all the time. So all the training that you need is there. Okay, there's product specific resources that they've added. Now these calls, are you tapping into these calls? So if you're struggling, tap into what they are providing you. So every Tuesday is to do with social selling. So how do you sell on social media? What are people doing that's working? What are curiosity-based posts? There are calls, and if you can't join them live, there's all the replays. You can get all the social media ideas that you need if you're struggling from these calls. So Tuesdays at 1 p.m., but all the recordings are in the training hub. There's a team meeting. That's really good for updates. I watched the latest one from Laura. It was 16 minutes. And it told me all the updates that I needed to know. It was like, it's fast, it's sharp, this is happening, this is what I've added, this is what I'm doing. Like, are you tapping into these kind of things? It doesn't take much time, but it might make the world of difference to give you a bit of strategy and see what other people are doing to build this business. Thursday is the guest event. So if you've got somebody that you've been talking to and they want to get on, it's like a prospecting call for a network marketing opportunity. That's what she's calling like a guest event. So you can invite people to that guest event. Laura does the presentation, so you don't have to do, the talking. So these are really good to tap into, and they've just added an evening office hours because a lot of people work and they haven't been able to jump on the one. So if you've got any tech difficulties, you don't know how to do something, you don't know how to utilize your links, grab, jump on the office hours. So all of this has been available to you since you joined. There is more than enough, to be able to learn how to build this business with what they give to you. Now, what's coming? If you feel like you've been sitting back a little bit and not really knowing what to do, I highly recommend you jump on this new boot camp, which is going to start on September the 10th. So this is an opportunity for you to sort of start from scratch and jump on this boot camp, which will be a guided, boot camp about what to do and what to say and how to promote the business. So this is starting on September the 10th. So keep an eye out in the Facebook group and your communication, your email regarding this boot camp, and follow along from September 10th. This could be a good opportunity to go, right, September 10th, I'm going to follow along with this boot camp and I'm going to get this DFY business underway. Okay, so this is coming. Now, depending when you looked at your affiliate hub, I'm not sure whether you've seen this passport to success. I'll go into the training hub in a moment and show you that. But this has got everything you need to know. Learn how to launch your business, learn what to post, learn how to respond to comments, how to have a private conversation, brainstorm who you can share with, ideas on how to ask for referrals. Like, everything you need to know to get this business off the ground is in this passport to success. Now, that wasn't there when a lot of us started, back in July-ish, I think it was. So you might need to go back in. And this is the thing, they're adding new things to the training hub all the time. So unless you're kind of looking at it or looking at these updated emails, you're missing all this gold information to help you build this business. Okay. New resources. So that email just came out, like 8 hours ago or something. So check your email for that. Now, all of you want to be in, where did I put it? The Facebook group. Are you all in here? Love Marketing Team. And I really want you to see the potential here. So you might be looking at other people in this DFY biz. There's a lot of people promoting digital marketing, but there's only 2,000 people in this group. So if you think you're behind or you're not getting the sales that you want, I would be running with this, grasping it, getting inside the community, learning what you can, going through the training hub, you know, taking advantage of everything that you've got here, because there's still only 2,000 people in this opportunity, this affiliate opportunity. There are millions of people that are looking for done for you. But, well, when I say that, I'll just come back to you for a second to chat about this. There's lots of opportunities when it comes to, like, digital marketing itself has gone on a huge run the last 12 months, 2 years, you might know that, where people, and I've been in the program, some of you may be as well in other digital marketing programs, but where everybody gets slipped up is the tech. You have to build your own funnel. You have to follow up with your own emails. You have to do all that kind of stuff, and people get started and they get stuck and then they stop. This program is so different, because if you can just teach people to put out a freebie and get people cookied to them, Love Marketing does all the work on the back end. This is so simple. So just put a bit of time and effort into going through the training hub, being tapped into the Facebook group, looking at your email so you know what's available to you, and to promote it, get people cookied to you. And seriously, Love Marketing does all the work on the back end, but you get the email addresses in your back office. You can download them, you can export them, and then you can start emailing people yourself if you want to, but you don't have to. Okay. So, just checking the chat there. Hang on, got it. I'm getting a message there. Looking at the passport now. Awesome. Struggle with posting and asking questions in the Facebook group because they sit in waiting to be approved in the comments. Just get on the calls. You know, if you're not getting a result, like, they've got calls every week to help people, like, get on the Zooms and ask questions. So if you're not getting what you want from the Facebook group, you know, and what do you mean, Tim? You've been sitting, I'm presuming you mean sitting there since July. Do you mean you're not in the group? Or what do you mean by that, Tim?
Oh, sorry, Helen. I was just responding because I've posted questions and comments, and they just sit there. No one, you know, they have a monitor, sort of someone who monitors the comments.
Yep.
They just sit there and never get answered.
Yeah.
They never
So
get released.
I wouldn't give up. I would just
No, I'm not giving up.
Yeah, I would keep trying, keep posting.
Yep.
Most of the answers are probably in the training hub anyway, but I would use the office hours and the calls, and whatever calls that you can get on. I would be just spending a bit of time on those to get your questions answered, because those that attend, then you get to have a chat. I'm struggling with this. I'm not sure how to do that. Whatever, you feed off each other. So the calls is where, you know, you're probably going to get a lot more, you know, traction from it. Nicolina, engagement, just looking for engagement. As I said at the very beginning of the call, I'm not sure whether you were on or not. It depends whether your audience is already warmed up to this or not. You've got to give it time. And what I will say about, you know, engagement is, although the selling point with all of this is done for you emails, done for you Shopify store, done for you lead magnets, done for you, done for you, done for you. At the end of the day, that's just information. Okay. If you've been through any of my trainings before, you know I'm huge on information versus emotion and storytelling. So if you're getting a lack of traction with this program and products, you're either not talking directly to your target market. Maybe you don't even know who your target market is and what problems you're solving for them. But even if you do, it's not always in just the benefits of what this program is. It's what the benefits of this program does. So the language when you're putting out reels and posts like this, yes, you can have the benefits, but it's also, what is this going to provide somebody? What is the difference that it's going to make in their life? Why would they opt into a program like this? Like, what is the opportunity that it provides people? So just remember, you know, engagement, traction, opt-ins all come from somebody thinking, is this going to help me? That's all they care about. They don't care about the nitty-gritty and the information. They care, is this going to help me? So what information are you sharing out there that somebody is thinking, oh, well, this might solve my problem with that? Okay, so this is the marketing piece of the program that you've got. So we can get back you know, to talking more about engagement later, but just some things to take on board. It's the story that you tell with a program like this. It's the benefit of what it provides. It's not just, yeah, we got done for you emails, done for you content, whatever. That just goes, it's just information. If people don't understand it or the vision behind it, it'll fall flat. People just don't care. So it's about the vision of what this provides for people, the easy nature of having a digital marketing business with everything done for you, like an extra income stream. Or if you're picking up a particular lead magnet, like what is the purpose of that particular lead magnet? Okay, so we can get back to the nitty gritty of that when we get into questions. So going back to the resources. So make sure you're in the Facebook group, and I don't really ask questions in the Facebook group. I use the Facebook group to keep updated. So they're pretty good at that. So all the updated, you know, exciting, aiding new, this helps me stay very quickly, stay in tune with what's new, what's coming, what promos, the new boot camp, when the calls are, you know, replays. This just keeps me, you know, updated. There's also, if you've got things specifically around tech, I just go straight to the chat. Like it says here, please direct support questions, tech questions to the chat on the website. And I found them to be very responsive to that. So if I've got something that I'm worried, you know, I don't know how to do something technically, I bypass all of this and I go straight to the chat bubble on the website. Okay. So just remember that that's there for you as well. So you got the Facebook group. Now, if we go into the training hub, so this is the training hub. How I get to my training hub, I go back to my very original email where it says welcome, click here. So I've always got that email stored, and I just go back to the original email, and you can also obviously bookmark your training hub. Okay. This may have not been here. Well, it wouldn't have been when a lot of you joined. So I would recommend a lot of you go back up here to mandatory steps and go back through anything that you've missed. There might be a lot of things unticked here. I'm not sure. Have a look and go through this passport to success, because this was only put up in late August. Okay. If you read this and go through it, this is where you've got the opportunity to sort of relaunch yourself and make sure you're not missing anything. So it starts here. Welcome, hook into all the socials. Here's your login for your back office, your first steps, your application training hub, Facebook support, checklist. You've done everything. And then first post. If some of you are like clueless, you've done nothing with this, go to this passport to success and follow this guide. What are you going to do for your first post? Okay. First post ideas, create curiosity. So create curiosity around this particular program. Launch a post on inspiration. They've got Canva links there for you. Day 2, you know, sharing, private messaging. How do you share your store link? It's all here. They do a really good job of what I like to call, you know, it makes it a bit idiot proof, as long as you're looking at the resources. You know, it's something that I try to do with my trainings, is try to make things what I call like idiot proof. Like as long as you just follow along, it can guide you accordingly. So some of you go back and run through this, and it's written really simply. Run through this passport to success. Okay. Right up the top here, passport to success, sitting right up here, the mandatory steps. What is also good once you've got through all the mandatory stuff, this is where you want to concentrate on. They haven't been updated yet, but the freebie vault. All I did when I got started is I started going through the mandatory modules, and I stumbled across the freebie vault. I didn't have any idea what I was doing. And I just went through the modules and I got to the freebie vault. So I clicked on that. And there's a lot more in here now. There's the Labor Day promos, which have been extended, by the way. So the summer 2024. So these haven't been updated yet, but they will be this week potentially. And I just and I'll show you how I did this. So I know, okay, there's a few freebies. There's the AI guide, the faceless reels, the digital marketing, the Christian entrepreneur, social media, health, et cetera, et cetera. So pick a freebie that's relevant to you and your market. And you can even, like, I put this on in my stories in my personal profile, let alone all my business stuff, which I do have the target market for this. But if you don't, you can just whack it in your stories in your personal profile. Go for it. You got nothing to lose. Just do what I call framing. And a lot of you have heard me sort of talk about this. Framing is putting at the beginning of a post, for my digital marketing friends, or for my friends looking to build a business online, or for my entrepreneur friends, like, just frame your post if you're doing stuff on a personal profile. So if it's your Aunt Sally that's reading your post and you've got up the top, for my entrepreneur friends that are looking to build a business online, Aunt Sally is going to tune out. That's a really good thing. Okay, so don't be afraid to use your personal profile and stories and stuff like that. Just frame what you're putting out there so people don't get skeptical. They're like, oh, this looks interesting. What's she or he doing? Okay, so then from here, we go and find the resource in our affiliate hub, and I'll get to that. I'll get to all the links in a minute. And then we just put it out there. If somebody clicks on this and buys in the store for $0, they're now cookied to you. This is exactly what you want. If you don't know what you're doing, your first thing to do is put freebies out there to get people cookied to you. So one, they don't get cookied to anybody else, but don't have a small mindset around that. There's only 2,000 affiliates in this whole community. There are billions of people online. So, don't think small-minded around that. But you want them cookied to you rather than somebody else. So utilize what's here. How this is going to work is every 3 months, she's going to have new freebies so they don't get old. This will be updated sometime soon. And these particular ones, she said there'll be like a 30-day crossover. So when she brings in the new freebies, these old freebies will no longer be free. So if somebody clicks on a link of yours in 6 months' time, the faceless reels, the code will no longer work because you'll have new freebies. Now, the reason that she has to do that is if all the freebies are free on an ongoing basis, everything in the Shopify store would end up being free and no one's going to make any money. So you can't have all the freebies staying free on an ongoing basis. The freebies will change. Okay, so when there's new freebies, or you get an email saying the new freebies are available, go and grab them, make that your priority, and get them out there to get people opt into them so those people get cookied to you. Okay, so this is something you want to look at, and I'll get to the links when I get to the affiliate hub. And there's all this training in here. You want to look at, obviously, replays. So if you can't, hang on, click on it. If you can't get on the calls, watch the replays. This is the one that I watched in the last couple of days. I think it was 16 minutes. Told me everything I needed to know to bring me up to speed with all the things that are coming and have been introduced and whatever. So grab those recordings. The marketing materials, these are all specific. So there's, one's about beauty, one's more like threads, ManyChat, those kind of ones, AI. Like, have a look here, like, just go through this training hub and see what's here, for you to utilize. Done for you content, reels, marketing assets. This is the latest volume. There is so much in here for you to go pick up, get into Canva, make it your own, post it. The ideas are there, the reels are there, the templates are there. You've just got to make it your own to your own message. So the latest is volume 4. They're adding these volumes in all the time. You could start back at volume 1 if you wanted to. So this is the latest one. So it has template reels, template hooks, template captions, and template stories. And they're giving this information to you on an ongoing basis. So there's always fresh and different and new ideas for you to pick up and run with. So make sure you're tapping in here and using all these done for you resources, They've got covers, etc. Testimonials and templates that you can use from other people on the Done For You. You could pick those up and put them in your socials. The events, a calendar of events. If you don't know what's going on when you're completely lost, come into your training hub here, go to events and have a look what's on for the month. When? Okay. The thing you want to look out for coming up is the boot camp. The boot camp that's starting on September 10th. Okay, so here's the replays of the team meetings. Here's the replays of social selling. Just get in here and have a look at some of the replays of how people are using this in their social media. You'll get so many ideas as to what you can post from going by looking at these replays. There's so much. I just can't believe she provides as much as she does for the price tag, and it's one-off. It's not even ongoing. Okay. You might think of or pick up on some troubleshooting with TechWise with the office hours ones. Okay, they're all here. And then like the 14-day run, I wouldn't worry about because we've got the new the boot camp that's coming. And then there's all these other resources. And if you go down, have a look at this. Where are you building? Are you building on Instagram? Come in here. New. Look at all this training on Instagram. Facebook. Click on it. New. Create engaging content. Growing your following. It's all here. Faceless marketing strategies. There's TikTok in here. Like it's all here. You just may not have explored enough maybe, but this training hub is incredible. Okay. Moving on, let's look at, you know, the dashboards and the links, things like that. So this is where your main affiliate link is to your shop. So you've got that there. This is your 20% off. So mine's just the word Helen. You just copy it and give it to people. And if I'm promoting a particular product and I don't know whether the 20% is going to work or not, I just pick up my own link, put it in my browser, use the code and see if I get a discount. Just as simple as that. Okay, I'll give you an example of that in a minute. But this is the kind of thing that happens. So have a look at this. I have not promoted anything in weeks. I haven't put any new links out there. I may have put it one couple of weeks ago, but this is what's happening in the background. This is the potential that all of you have once people are cookied to you. Your goal is to get people cookied to you. How do you get people cookied to you? You give them a freebie, or you put something out there that's $10, $15, something like that. Then they'll get cookied to you, and then any future sales will come to you. But an hour ago, somebody clicked on something of mine. 3 hours ago, 11 hours ago, 12 hours ago, a day ago, 2 days ago, 2 days. This is continually building. So I don't care that there's zero. What this means is these people are cookied to me. If they're clicking on something of mine somewhere, I don't even know what they're clicking on in the last day or 2 days or 3 days because I haven't even put anything out there. But once people are cookied to you, this is what's happening in the background. So, you know, you could get, like, I don't even know where these sales are coming from. $700, $35, $14, $117, $170. This is all happening. Look at this in the last few days. So I'm going to say it again. Just get it out there so people get cookied to you. So for people getting cookied to you, there's two main things that I use. One, the freebies, which I've already showed you. The other one, if I come to product links, this is where we find our unique links. Now, depends who your audience is as to what you're going to use. Like, really have a good look through the shop as to what you might want to pick up. Something that I think is brilliant, they only bought it in, what was it, last month, is the sneak peek. So just go to the search button and put in sneak peek because this is free. Okay. So I'm going to choose get link. Okay. I can shorten the link. So this is what I could give out. But I could also copy, if you want to get even better, go copy that link. come to custom links. Get your heads out of the right way. Create now. Enter a link from the store. So this is my sneak peek. And I might put, what am I doing? Sneak peek. Sneak peek. That's what I might call it. Or I might put Helen Martin sneak peek or something like that. So I create, you know, let's go create. What happened there? That didn't work. Create now. That's a generate. Hang on. Let me take the long link. I go back. Where was I? Product links. Go and find the sneak peek. Now it's not going to find it. Did I spell it wrong? Sneak peek. There we go. Go and get the link. Copy the link. Go to the custom link. Create now. Enter a link from our store. Why isn't it letting me?
You don't go to short link? Not available.
Yeah, something's not quite working right here. See how you should just be able to create, once you put in the standard link, the shorten linked. So something's, I'm not doing something right, or something's amiss or something. You type in the back end of it is where you create your custom links. So this is Helen Martin affiliate. Oh, these are the standard ones. I reckon they've updated something. Okay, so this bottom one here is the 50 faceless reels. So I came in here, picked up the long link for 50 faceless reels, and then I created this shortened linked HM reel. So I created the custom link at the end. Okay, that's what you do with custom links. This is not working. So maybe they've updated the way they do it. What I do know, so if I got stuck with something like this and not available, what's going on here? I would go back. This is where you just learn to troubleshoot. I know in the mandatory steps, there's a video somewhere. Creating custom links. I would just come in here and I would find that and I would watch the video.
Right. Awesome. SMAs. I want to teach you.
Okay. So I won't do that now in the fairness of time, but that's what you can do. Some of you, if you look with custom links, and that's just if you want to get fancy with the end of it. I wouldn't let that hold you back. I would still product links. If a custom link didn't work, I would still go sneak peek, get the link, click the shorten linked, and seriously, I would just put that out there. So I can create a custom link and call it the back end of what I want to call it. So I could put Helen HM sneak peek and make it look prettier. But if for some reason it didn't work, which it just didn't for me then, just go and grab this shorten linked and get it out there. This is my custom link to the sneak peek. Now, if I take this link, if I copy that and I put it in a new browser, the reason why the sneak peek is good, it's a teaser. If people opt in, it's 0, but if people opt into now they're cookied to you. This is a free download of how the Done For You business works. So if someone's like, what is that? How do I start that? I need some more information about it. Whatever. So sure, I've got a sneak peek document I can share with you. Go to your product, find the sneak peek document, take the link. Even if you can't find a custom link, just use the shortened link and get them to opt into this. Now they're cookied to you. So what happens once they're cookied to you is Love Marketing does all that. Now they're following them up, and you'll get all those kind of connections and maybe the odd sale here or there because of where the follow-up that they're doing. You don't have to email your people. You could, it would be a wise thing to do if you're that far advanced in, email marketing, but you don't have to because Love Marketing do it. Okay. So the freebies are good for you to use. And this sneak peek is also good for you to use because it's 0. So if people, click through this, now they're going to be cookied to you, and then you let Love Marketing do all the follow-up. Okay. So what you want to do is when you come back to product links, is go through product links and just, when you're not doing something one day, just have a look through here. What is here? What was there's some good, just think more generically to get people cookied to you. There's really cool planners. Oh, there's different ones than that. Yeah, just take the S off. So there's a branding planner, a calendar free download. And I looked at this, it looks really simple, but if I get the link, I shorten the link, copy the link, open up a new browser, have a look what it is. I always do that. I just play around to see what everything is if I don't know what it is. Free 2024 calendar monthly planner, PDF editable in Canva. I mean, it's probably the simplest thing. It's probably just template calendars in Canva. It's not elaborate, but who doesn't want a template calendar for free? Use this to get people cookied to you for free. Are you following along with my strategy? Good. We've got a lot of heads nodding there. So the best thing that you can do is, and this is just in Planner. So one of the things that I've done recently is I actually went to my own store and looked at shop and just started poking around here. Have a look at, okay, do you want social media resources? Do you want, health and wellness? So click on the health and wellness if that's relevant to you, and go and have a look at these things. Create, the perfect meal, 16-page book. So, look at this kind, and then create the perfect meal. I could come back here. I've got too many tabs open now. See if I can go create the perfect meal. Okay, cool. Get the link, shorten it, copy it. What I want to test in my browser is what it looks like, what it is, and this is where I grab all my copy from. I just literally go and do that, and then I grab all my copy from here. So this is 16 pages. What does it tell me? Perfect for digital creators, digital marketing, passive income, post coaches, fitness instructors, gym owners, life or wellness coaches, health practitioners, wellness studios, entrepreneurs. It's got done for you captions. So that's where my wording comes from for my social media. So just go and open it up. And then what I do is, because we've got that 20% code, I just literally go to the cart, view the cart. You got to tick these boxes. Check out. Continue. I'm not going to click any of those. But this is all in people's faces once they check out to a freebie. So Love Marketing are doing all of that for you. They're putting upsells in front of your people for nothing. And then, oh, it's already there. So my Helen code worked. So it was a $10 product. I gave them my Helen code, or I'm checking whether my Helen code works, because that's back here. You've all got your own, way too many tabs open now. If I go back to custom, no, we'll go back to the dashboard. That's my Helen code here. Okay, so I'm just testing, does the Helen code work on this particular product? Yep, saved them $2. So then I could, you know, say on my post, I've got a special 20% discount code, you know, on this. So you've just chosen a $10 product, but you've got a discount code that you could give somebody, because that's in your dashboard. Okay, so there's all sorts of these things that you could do. But if somebody buys that for $8, now they're cookied to me. And Love Marketing are going to continue to drip on them, 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 drip on them. And that's where I get all these little sales. And I'm not doing a damn thing. Okay. So what else did I want to share with you? Custom links. The sneak peek is a good one to use. Oh, the other thing is you could use this in your socials. The Done For You Biz, the masterclass. This is the masterclass that Laura does every week, which is kind of like a prospecting call. You could put this out on your, you know, like if you're in a network marketing company and one of your leaders is doing a, you know, presentation. So think of it the same way. So you can come to your shop, you can go Zoom masterclass, grab this link up here, copy that, go back to your custom links. And I'm not sure if this is going to work because the others didn't. Shorten the link. Oh, that was all my fault. I didn't click the extra button. So yeah. Okay. Hopefully anybody watching the replay continues to watch. So this is where you shorten it. So sorry, that's my fault. I just didn't click the extra button. So Helen Martin, and what am I going to call it? Business guest info session. I might call it info session. Create. So yeah, that was my bad. Just moving too fast and not doing it properly. So now I've got this link. If I put that in a new browser and test it, test everything that you do. I always check my links, and this will take a prospect of mine direct to registering for the presentation. They'll also get the replay of the last. If there's not one coming up, they'll get the replay. And this gives them all the information about the products. It's a whole lot of stuff. So this is a really good one to put out there. Now, if you look at the link up in the URL, this is to the guest info session page, but now it's affiliated to me because I created my custom link. Okay, so just to make sure you're really clear on that, what I was doing wrong before, let me check. Let me do another one for you. Let me go to the shop. Let's pick up real estate. Instagram. Oh no, I'll just actually I'm doing that a long way around. Let me just go to finding a product link of some sort. So what do we want to choose? Skincare Instagram stories. So let's say I'm in skincare. I'm going to grab the link. I'm going to copy the link. I'm going to come over to custom, get out of there, custom links, create now, paste it. And then this is the bit that I was missing. Shorten the link. And then I'm going to go Helen Martin. And if somebody's like, if I just put skincare, it'll probably tell me it's not available because there's only one link that can be available. So that's why you'll probably need your initials, Helen Martin, and then I might put skincare. And that's my link. So I've just created a nice clean looking link. So you can do that with any product in the store to create nice clean links that you can understand as well. So I would be putting anything that you create, I'd be putting in the notes section of my phone and just having those links there. If any of you see my links that say helenmartinonline.com/done for you, it's because I've got my own website and I've got pretty links and I've just got more complicated tech than you guys that I can do that. Unless you've got your own full-blown website, you won't be able to create that like I do. Okay, so that's beyond this program. That's because I've got my own website and my own tech that I can create, you know, ones that actually are attached off my website. It's just called Pretty Links. Okay. So that was the masterclass. So that is also a good one to get people cookied to you because you can, and I'll just walk through that again. If we go back to the store, go to Done For You, go to Zoom Masterclass, learn more, go to the URL, copy that, come back to your back office, go to custom links, create now, put that big link in there, shorten the link, call it what you want, create it, and that is your custom link for the Zoom presentation. Okay, has that been helpful? Have you got some ideas to get you going that you may be underutilizing this program? Okay, just checking in the chat. Passport is good. Once those are not freebies, should we go through and delete our old posts on the freebies? You probably could, Laurie. I can't worry about that kind of shit. I've just got to keep moving forward rather than going back. But you know, if you don't have a lot of stuff out there, yeah, maybe because they well, what I would probably do is test it first. Because there'll be like a 30-day window where they'll still be free. But then at some stage, so I'd probably do a calendar mark and then just, you know, maybe once the new ones are released 30 days later, go and check. And if you put the code in and the code doesn't work, then, you know, maybe if you've got the time and inclination, you could delete them afterwards because they're, you know, but they're probably long gone in social media. Like people probably won't even find them necessarily, or on a reel they might though. So yeah, or just if it, depending on your wording, if there's a similar freebie, you could just swap out the call to action. That's what I'd be looking for. If there's a similar oh no, all the wording would be different. Yeah, unless there's anything you could swap out. Yeah, you could. Yeah, thank you. Margot was on it. Click the shorten link. Would it make sense to put the sneak peek in your link tree? Absolutely. Absolutely. Get that stuff out there everywhere. This is what, you know, some of you might be missing. You're not putting the freebies or the sneak peek or the webinar one out on your link trees or your milkshakes or wherever you've got links hanging out. You want those ones out there because it doesn't cost anybody anything. But as soon as they opt in, even though it's zero cost, they're still cookied to you. That's the goal. Okay. All right. So just a few more minutes. What other questions have you got? Valerie.
There we go. Yeah, so I'm struggling a little bit. I mean, I do have another program and I've done very well with it. And so I bought into this, seeing the potential of it. I think it's got a lot of great resources. But I'm struggling with promoting the two because they are definitely two different things. Both digital, but I'm trying to take kind of a general stab at it. But what I find when I promote just the product end of things from love, it doesn't make sense with the other that I'm doing. So
depends what it is. Like if you're promoting digital marketing, then you would want to be using something like the faceless reels. Anybody that's, into digital marketing or wants to, make digital marketing easier, then that kind of freebie. So it's just a matter of picking the freebie. The whole selling point in this program is done for you, hands down. There are a lot of other products out there. I've been in them. I did master resale rights. It's 100% profit, yes, but you have to build your own tech. Yeah, you have to go through and build all the funnel. Most of them have got brilliant trainings. They're low price points. They're all good. There's nothing wrong with a lot of them. This one, I've never done anything where I've sat back and done nothing and I'm getting people continually cookied to me and I'm earning commissions. And I'm not even promoting it because Love Marketing are doing the promotion in the background. They're creating new products, and whenever they create the new products, they're obviously promoting the bundles. You want people to, to buy into the bundles. So there's two aspects here. It's using all the individual things to get people cookied to you because Love Marketing do such a good job on the back end. And there's also selling the program itself for a digital marketing audience or getting people interested in digital marketing. So for you, if people want, the follow-up and all the email marketing and, a Shopify store with over 330 products on it now, if you want it done for you, and we have to be careful with that language because we still have to promote it. Anybody that picks it up, they still have to promote the program. But with Love Marketing doing all the back-end email marketing, as long as somebody's cookied to you, you can make money. Like your other programs wouldn't offer what this offers. So it's all in your languaging, in how you're offering it, the benefit of it, the story behind it. But it's really the benefit of this one is the back end constant email marketing that Love Marketing does. It's drip feeding on our prospects over and over and over and over and over and over again. You can't get that with the one-off like MRR type programs. You sell something. Yeah, there's awesome training programs usually attached to it. They're all pretty good. They've all got great training behind them, but they're not, they're not following up with your prospects, putting sales and promos and resources and lead magnets and upsells, and they're not doing any of that for you. So this is quite different. So just get your head around how, maybe you could utilize the difference of this one. So your languaging in your social media content can change a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm struggling with, is that side, especially since for me, I'm focusing on a crowd that is at the retirement or ready to retire phase. And I do find, although I did make a suggestion, and I think they're going to follow up on it, that a lot of the materials is geared quite a bit younger. So I'm struggling with, some of the material content, not all of it. Some of it is good, but I find some of it is.
And that's always going to be, I guess, a little bit harder to keep everybody happy with all the resources. And some of them are great and some of them are not going to be great. When we're honing in on digital marketing, though, like it's I guess it's still got to be digital marketing related, which is, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I do know what I'm trying to say. It's just not coming out of my mouth the right way. It's going to be geared to people that understand digital marketing, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, good, Liz. That's been helpful for you. Okay. Hopefully that was helpful in some way, Valerie. Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Any other questions, Tim?
If you were to start again with no following at all, what would you lean towards, a specific platform?
Yeah, I'd go Instagram and I'd do Reels.
Instagram and Reels. Great. That's
Yeah.
all I want to know.
Yeah. And the reason for that is, you know, Facebook, your content only gets seen to a certain percentage of the people that are already following you.
Yeah.
Although you could do Reels, but it's not normal to have 100% Reels on Facebook. It is normal to have 100% Reels on Instagram.
Got it.
So you can just go all in on Reels. It's a perfect fit because it's digital marketing mainly type stuff. That's where a lot of that audience is. But Reels, the content goes to an untapped organic reach, whereas on Facebook, well, Reels do go outside your current network. So you can absolutely use Reels on Facebook amongst something else you're already doing. But if you were starting again with something, I wouldn't go 100% Reels on Facebook. I'd do 100% Reels on Instagram.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah. And just follow all the training that's in there. Okay. We all good? Helpful?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it is just it listening to you talk about it just kind of like opens it back up, because it's like I've gone through some of the training, but hearing it again helps.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just that reiterating it.
Absolutely. I totally get it. And that's why I wanted to run the call. And I know there'll be lots of people watching on the replay, but just sort of, you know, to give you some ideas more than anything, to share with you, you know, what you might want to concentrate on in a complicated world of social media and tech and digital marketing and the program and everything else that you all do. You know, just to sort of streamline some things that you should be focusing on to just get the message out there, get people cooking to you, and let Love Marketing do all the work on the back end. Okay. Awesome.
And the Heartbeat app is not working now?
Sorry?
The Heartbeat app, it's not working now?
I don't know whether it's been switched off right now, but they're moving to another platform. They're making a lot of changes in September. So if it's not working now, it'll shortly not be working because they're moving away from that. Yes. Okay. Awesome. So again, just keep an eye on your email, the Facebook group, all the calls that are available to you, and browse back through the Training Hub because they're always adding new things. And unless you're kind of looking, you're probably missing some great new resources that are going to help you, you know, build this business. And like the social selling calls, like they share with you great ideas that other people are doing that are being successful out there in the field. So tap into everything that they're providing for you. It's just incredible that they're providing on all this ongoing stuff, and we've paid one-off fee, you know, and a lot of us got in when it was, you know, cheaper as well. So the fact that they're doing all of this ongoing is unbelievable. So take advantage of it. Okay. All right. Thank you, everybody. I really do hope this is helpful. Once the recording is ready, I will email this out to everybody. So those of you live, you'll also obviously get the copy as well of those that were an apology. Okay. Thanks, everyone. Hope that was helpful.
Thank you, Helen.